and welcome to AKI Carpool.
Thank you, Kate. Really looking forward to this.
Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Belt up. So Mahshook, let's start from the very, very top.
Yeah.
When did you start with AKI?
I started with AKI exactly 3 years ago. This week is actually my 3-year anniversary at AKI. So what an expectation of how quickly things were going to pick up here and the direction the company was going in. And it's been nothing but amazing for the past 3 years. We've seen an incredible amount of growth at AKI, and as a support function specifically, in the remit that I operate in accounting, we've seen an enormous amount of opportunities for our team to grow along with the company. So it's been an amazing experience.
How would you describe the culture of AKI, Mahshook?
Yeah, one of our values, as you're fully aware of, Kay, is putting people first. Right? And for me, that's the most important thing. Working with people, regardless of their background, the culture, how they all come together within the AKI sphere. Effectively, what I've noticed over the past 3 years is a collaborative effort that comes from the leadership. Ultimately, we're a multinational company. We're growing at an enormous amount of growth rate, but ultimately, what I see is that family feel is still there. That DNA has not left us.
We have so much fun, and I think, even when you look at finance, people think finance is boring, but you're not boring, Mahshook.
You know what, that's what I like to think. I try and tell people that, and I'm glad I'm hearing it from someone now.
When you take something like accounting, how complex is that to work across such a diverse business?
You said earlier about accounting being boring. Okay, the beauty about finance is that we get to see all of this, right? We're not working within a division, whether it's MedLab, pharma or fitness. We get to see the full spectrum of what happens at AKI.
How central is innovation to your work?
It's integral. We can't sit still, and it just would not work if you sit still, Kate. We collaborate very closely with our IT department, and what we've done over the past couple of years with the support of the IT team and the vision that we've had in finance is really bringing key automation projects to support the team, the individuals that work within finance, but also support the divisions. We have a process improvement team, and ultimately that team is responsible for the innovative ideas that we're putting in place.
Can you test me on some finance abbreviations to see whether I know what they are?
Yeah, what does IFRS stand for?
Something fiscal, international,
yes.
International, fiscal,
financial.
International financial.
Come on.
Revenue model. How do you find a balance between regulation, between finance and business? Because for me, you've got a huge business, which is AKI, that is growing at a very fast rate. How do you make sure that you don't get in the way of that, but equally you give AKI and the different businesses the right foundations to be able to do that in the right way?
It's a fantastic question. Ultimately, it's very important that us as support function is guiding the business on the regulatory matters and what can and can't be done from a regulatory perspective, allowing the business to ultimately make the decision with regards to a project, whether it's a merger or an acquisition. We have to be very independent in our feedback to the business. It's also very important to hear the thoughts of the business and listen to their perspective and really hear what they have to say and their rationale ultimately.
So Mahshook, that brings us to the end of your AKI Carpool. How did you find it?
It was amazing, Kate. Actually better than I expected.